Welcome back to M Hood Fishing, everybody. Kind of a late start this morning. It is just after 7. The sun is right here in my face. It's going to be another hot day here in Texas. Not as hot as yesterday. It got up to 99 yesterday. It's only going to get up to 96, 97 today. But that's what's up. It's been hot for the past several days. The lake has evaporated. Definitely before 4th of July, it started to get really hot, and over that weekend it got really hot. Even though we had a little bit of rain, the lake is down. There's no water coming down into the spillway. All the fish are spending very little time in the morning up in the shallow, up at the surface, and then headed deep, right? And that's what's up. They're further out, way in front of us and on the bottom. So that's what we got to do. We got to think about that, and that's what we're going to do real quick while we can, because this camera does not like the Texas heat. We'll see how long it lasts before we need to go work in the shade, because we're going to be working right in the frying pan right now. Brought a lot of options out this morning, and they're not all in front of me. This is the one thing we're gonna go with first. We're gonna put a night crawler on a very small hook with a 2-ounce lead out there on the bottom, because that's probably what is gonna get us fish. From this position up here at the dam, we can throw into anywhere from 17 to 30 feet of water, and that is what's up. We do have crappie condos, you know, structure, brush pile, artificial and real here up at the dam. There's already somebody, I think he's live, yeah, he's live scoping for sac-a-lait. I'm just gonna break off a bit of a night crawler here. We're not going to throw this out where he's at, because we'd probably hit him right in the head, or yeah, I mean, I'm not trying to get in anyone's way. Plenty of fish, right? That's what we always say. So what we're going to do here is leave a little bit hanging off, but thread up over the eye of the hook, just like this. There you go. Can you see it? Yep. He's over there where the fireball is. We're going to throw over here, but we don't want to aim directly for the buoy. We want to get just to the left of it. Everything's 20-pound test this morning, because even though it's probably going to be panfish, we need to be able to bring in bigger stuff that's going to hit this as well. Right there where we have this transition of calm water and rough water. Well, it's kind of rough, right? That's right where the wind is hitting it, because the wind is out of the south this morning, which means it's hitting the dam before it hits the water. So all this water right here is protected. It means I can fish weightless. And here we go. We're just gonna, for the moment, this is what I'm going to do. Just put the rod right here in this pipe, because I want to be versatile. I want to do lots of different things. There are fish moving around feeding here. Just got to be smarter about it. So I think we need to fish paralleling the dam. See, there's a point right here. There we go. We're right off that point. I came here to catch fish, and I don't care what species it is, nor do I care what size it is. It's always nice to catch big fish. I've been standing here for a while, and I've observed bluegill, well, panfish at least, of okay sizes, coming up and hitting bait on the surface on this side of me, more so than the other side. The sun is to my back. So we're gonna fish one of my baits. There's a link down in the description, because the water's not dirty and it's bluebird out here. We're going to go with orange monkey milk on a 132 ounce, and we're about 2.5 feet underneath a snap-on cork. Looks like is that the wind hitting that line, or did we get a bite? Rod tip didn't move, but the line is moving a little bit. Let me get this out here and just keep looking at it. Funny thing is, these fish are coming from that way, hitting the bait. So they're facing the sun when they hit that bait. And typically, I don't have that much luck when I'm trying to make a fish chase a bait into the sun. But if I just keep it right here, pop it every now and then, I think that's where the sweet spot is. We're not really making the bait move fast into the sun, right? We're just kind of keeping it in the column, keeping that tail vibrating. See if we can get something to come up and hit it, because they've been coming up and hitting, but they ain't gonna do that forever. The more that sun gets up, the hotter it gets, the later it gets. More likely these perch will head to cover, just like the crappie already have. That's why this guy over here behind me is doing good. Not just because he's live scoping, well, mostly because he's live scoping, but because he's right on top of a brush pile and those sockeye are in it, whereas these perch are moving around still. Oh, this fish is too small to move this 2 ounce. I thought I was just retrieving this to replace it. Look at that. We got us a little green trout. It's a little black spotted strapped green trout. You know I'm just kidding when I say green trout, right? Yay, red ears. That's probably what I'm seeing. Red ears and bluegill coming up hitting baits. I want to go find a spot out of the sun. Great thing about this lake, you can fish in the shade. Some places you just can't. I show you the reality on this channel. And the reality right now is, if you get out to bank fish too late in the morning, it's going to be tough. It's going to be tough, especially on this lake and a lot of places where it's this hot. The fish are not anywhere near the bank. What you're looking for, the big stuff. The little stuff are, yeah, we could keep looking for perch, but we can't keep going this way. Sometimes this is open. This is always locked. There's not always barbed wire here. Barbed wire was not here for a while. Then it showed up and then it disappeared, and now it's back, and I am not messing with it. So the reality is I gotta turn around, and it is getting late, it is getting hot. I'm gonna keep trying, but this might be one of those suck-ass 2 fish videos, because this is about reality, not about arrogance, not about ego. This is what you have to deal with when you come out too late. And sometimes you can't get through to another spot because the county, for whatever reason, put the barb back. And whoever cuts it and takes it hasn't come and done that. And I am not the one who clips wires. I'm the one who leaves that shit alone. Let's turn around. Back to the orange monkey milk. And this time I'm in the shade. While I was down at the culvert trying different things, I kept seeing fish break in the water right here. Some of it obviously bass, and then other obvious characters and culprits. Oh, it's not a suck-ass 2 fish video. Looky here. Oh yeah. Orange monkey milk in the shade, baby. Yeah, you're right. Sometimes you can't give up. You have to keep going. It's Friday. Gotcha, right as it hit the water. Yeah, you're right. This wind is becoming a bit much. But now I don't have to say it's a 3-fish sucky video, right? Yeah, when you get out this late and you only have bass stuff and you're on the bank, you might end up wishing you brought perch stuff, because that's what's up. A lot of the bass are just way deep right now, way out there. Just like everything else. I was starting to feel the heat, and now that I'm in the shade and it's windy, it's all right, sort of. Doesn't mean I want to stay for hours more. Gotcha. I changed positions and started catching again. Yeah, you're right. It's just about having fun. I don't like coming out and just like nothing, right? I want a video, and I want that fix, right? That fishing fix. Even if I come out too late and it's getting hot way too fast, if I roll around with this perch stuff, I can fix myself up. Only problem is I might not catch anything big, because I think the bigger perch in this lake, the bigger gill and just bigger panfish in general, are in deeper water right now. These little ones are up here in these shady spots. And this wind is just not what I want to put up with forever. Remember, the link is in the description. 2 box sets. There's a monkey milk variation and then another box set. Check them out. I appreciate it. And I will see y'all next time.